Today, we'll be doing a demo of the Secretless Broker Twitter generic config. We create a dockerized Node and React app, and we'll be showing how using Secretless will help you protect your secrets and how you could potentially expose your secrets if you don't use Secretless. What we're going to do now is we're going to make a request to the Twitter API in order to first get our bearer token. So as we can see, for demonstration purposes, we have this bearer token right here. And what we need to do next is we need to export that to our environment. What I would like to show right here is we have these 3 Docker containers that we're building using Docker Compose. And here we set the Twitter bearer token to be blank. So we're expecting that to be exported from our environment. Now what we'll do is we'll write export Twitter bearer token equal to the value here. And there we go. We should now see that our Twitter bearer token is now successfully in our environment, which it is. The next step is we're going to actually build out our Docker containers. So we can do so by doing Docker Compose up. And that will start to build out our Node and React app, as well as build out Secretless Broker, which we're hosting in a Docker container. We have our server running at port 8080 and our client code running at port 3000, and Secretless Broker is running at port 8051. To demonstrate the Secretless YAML file, we can see that we're getting our token from the environment, and we're calling the Twitter bearer token, which is what we exported as. And all this is doing is injecting the content type of application JSON, as well as the bearer token that we'll be using for the Twitter API. And it's also making sure that we are actually making a request to the correct URL, which in this case is api.twitter.com. While this is still building out, I can demonstrate how our routes are going to work. We have 2 routes here, one that is fetch without secretless and one that is fetch with secretless. The one that is fetch without secretless, as we can see, we are manually injecting our headers in here, the bearer token that we discussed earlier, and what we're doing is that will be passed in from the client side as a parameter request. So we can see here that we are getting it from wec.query.twitterToken, but here there's no authorization headers at all. It's actually all being done by Secretless. So we're instead requesting through the proxy through host.docker.internal port 8051, which is where our Secretless Broker is being run within our Docker containers. Now that our application is being built, we can actually go to our React app at localhost 3000. And as we can see, we're now on the Secretless Broker Twitter API demo. So you have 2 options here. The first is to enter your token below, which you can do right here, or you can fetch your token with Secretless, and this hits those 2 routes that I discussed earlier. In order to demonstrate how this is going to work, I will first do fetch tweets without Secretless, where I will copy my bearer token in here. And as you can see, your secret is visible. It is this, but we did still get our tweets here. Now, if we want to refresh this page, what we can do is we can say no token needed. Fetch tweets with Secretless, and great job, your bearer token is not exposed. In order to really demonstrate this too, what we can do is we can go into our network tab. And so we're going to make our 2 requests here, yet again. So you can see fetch tweets without Secretless, and a potential attacker or someone you just don't want seeing your token could easily find it right here. You may try and make it more secure with environment variables or something else, but this is just a demo to show how you can make a very simple mistake and potentially expose your secrets. Or 2, fetch tweets with Secretless, and as you can see, nothing has been exposed. This was a quick demo of the Secretless Broker Twitter API, so you can feel free to use our config file that we provide in our demo, and you make sure to change the service to your respective service. Here we're using the environment, but you can use your local keychain, a vault, or anything else you'd like to use.